Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. This is another paid request, this time from Arthur. Thank you so much for that. Those interested in requesting any type of videos, topic, reaction, commentary, review, re-review, uh, top ranking list, tier list, whatever the case, PayPal's usually the best bet. Or join my Patreon. Links are in the info box there, where it's at nowadays. But this is for the 2012 film Girls Gone Dead. Excuse me, why I want to be much more deeper and manly, but oh well. Maybe it deserves it because that's the equivalent of a mild fart, and which is what this is a fart of a movie. I mean, the title suggests what kind of movie it's trying to be. Girls Gone Wild, but instead it's Girls Gone Dead. We have a Girls Gone Wild ripoff in the movie. It's a bunch of blonde and bimbos acting so one note, atrocious acting, being bossy, negligent, unlikable, selfish, waste of space characters that you don't give a rat's ass about. And we gotta sit with them for like half an hour before someone finally starts to die. The killer is someone in a monk red robe outfit with a face mask and have, I guess it's called a warhammer, but it's like an axe weapon. And most of the kills are pretty much the same thing. Axe to the head, chest, head, hit someone, there's a big blood splatter, I should say. One gets their hand cut off, one gets gutted a bit. So there is gore, and it's done practically. Granted, it's not top-notch makeup effects. It's definitely on the cheaper side. But, I mean, that's still more charming than a CGI effect, so I'll give you that. The comedy is very cringeworthy. It's the type of comedy that someone throws a ball. If someone throws a bra, the bra, hey bra, what's going on, bra? The bra has a sound effect, a goofy sound effect, ding or pew. There's appearances from Ron Jeremy in the film. Beetlejuice from Howard Stern, the little guy, has an appearance in the film. Jerry the Teen Lawler is in it as the sheriff, and he's the best part of it. I would say he's the best actor in the film. He only appears like 3 or 4 times. And he has the one good moment, as goofy and silly as it is, it's the one good moment in this movie. It's near the end of the film. So there's one good thing I could say about is that scene, which I'll get to. But yeah, our lead girl, Blondie, I think her name's like Rebecca or something. I'm going to call her Blondie just because. She has a dream. She's in a church and some naked chick gets stabbed and her heart's taken out. And she wakes up and she has an overbearingly religious mother. Oh, well, you'll be taken away from me this weekend, but you're not going to be far from God. Let us pray. Let us pray. So you can tell, like, she doesn't want her daughter to go, but she does go because she needs to get the hell out of this crazy joint. Gets with her friends. And they go for spring break. There are times where a show pops up called Girls Gone Crazy. Was that what the hell it was called? Crazy Girls Unlimited. Crazy Girls Unlimited is their Girls Gone Wild. And we're at this penthouse suite with Beetlejuice from Howard Stern, and there's Ron Jeremy. Which I think of like where Ron Jeremy is today. Because didn't Ron Jeremy, the porn actor, he was like accused of a bunch of harassment, assault, And then apparently he was unfit to stand for trial because he has dementia. Some people thought he was faking it, but apparently people like, no, he really does have dementia. Like, he doesn't remember his friends. He doesn't remember anything. He's in some home somewhere. And he also has hearing loss. I don't know if he did what he was accused of. I don't know. So, I don't know what to tell you. The acting in this is so god awful, man. From almost everybody. As if, like, think of if they did the cartoon Barbie. Like, they done animated Barbie films. I haven't seen them, but I'm assuming the acting in those would be like the acting in this, only a little bit more saucy language. Just terrible by all the girls are just they're playing such vapid, brainless, dummy, moron, unlikable, twat waffles. Like when Blondie is with her gal pal and they stop at a gas station, the gal pal looks at the gas station attendant and goes, "Ew." All the guy was doing is looking on his phone. That's all he did. He looked on his phone. He pumps the gas for her, and then they don't pay him the $20, so they steal from him. So you judge him based on you know what these characters are? You ever see Tucker and Dale versus Evil, the preppy asshats? That's who these characters are, but number one, poorly acted. Number two, 10 times worse. And number three, we're supposed to like these characters or follow these characters. Tucker and Dale, they're meant to be the villains. You have good film like that, and you see films like this. All he did was look at his phone, and this girl says, "Ew." And they stole his money, didn't pay him. Oh, and then when the girl, before they steal from him, lead Blondie comes out I swear to God, they try to rip off Wild Thing from Tone Loc, but they did it enough to not be sued. Like any second I thought it was going to be Wild Thing, but no, they changed a little bit of it. But it's like, no, they clearly were ripping off Wild Thing from Tone Loc. Tone Loc should still try to sue somebody. So they get together with their gal pals and a bunch of drunk bimbos that you rather hang yourself with your own dick. Well, they just wrap your own shaft around and hang it. But wow, that's impressive. More impressive than this movie. They go to Wild Willie's Oasis, which Linnea Quigley is in the film, in a cameo sporting a very over-the-top, on purpose, Australian accent. And being very, very irritating in doing so. Crikey, mate. Like, what are you doing, Linnea Quigley? Come on. I guess, hey, she needs the word, but, like, come on. Oh, another guy who's in this, because he's in the bar and picks up a woman who's the most drunk of the group. Cool Duder. Yes, Sean Phillips from YouTube. Cool Duder is in this. I do not like Cool Duder. I do not like the guy. I don't like him personally. I don't like his videos. His videos I never understood. I thought he had a very shrill, annoying voice. His videos, all he does is every week go out and buy every damn new release. So I think people watch him just to see what new movies are coming out. And what new movies have come out. But he doesn't offer anything substantial about the movie. He doesn't offer any deep insight to the film. He's a terrible director. He's a terrible actor. And I don't like them because the guys at Dead Pit, who I are friends with, him and his dad like tried to sue the guys at Dead Pit. Now, as for what, I'm not going into it because that's their business. But yeah, so that's why I don't like him either, because it was over BS reasons. So I don't like him as a person. I don't like him as an actor. I don't like him as a YouTuber. And apparently he just fell into money. I don't know, his parents, his grandparents just left him all this money, and that's why he's able to buy all these movies per week. I guess. To this day. And somehow like gets into movies like this and directs movies. And then like the other characters, they just make fun of him. Oh, if he was a drive-in, he'd be the double feature. Like all they do is just keep making fun of him. Especially Haggard Paris Hilton. That's the best way to describe this one lady. Like a haggard-looking Paris Hilton. So Cool Duder picks up the drunk lady and they go outside. If you want to see Cool Duder making out with a woman and getting a blowjob, this is the movie for you. That wasn't the movie for me. Not now, not ever, not forever. But he does get killed, and the girl gets killed. So if you want to see Cool Duder get gutted, here you go. And again, the makeup effects are there. I mean, again, I appreciate practical effects, but you know they are on the cheaper side. But again, even that can have some charm to me. I'm not sure about the outfit though, with the monk outfit. And this one, like, it took like 30 minutes to get to. If not 30, it felt like it took 30 minutes to get to that first hill. And this movie is like an hour and 45, hour and 46 minutes long. You feel it. There's at least 20 minutes. Well, I mean, hell, the whole movie could be cut out. But at least 20 minutes cut out for your pacing. But I guess that wouldn't help because the acting and the characters are absolutely atrocious. Like they're driving to the beach and there's a bunch of old people there because it's for retirement home, and all they do is make fun of old people. And even the lead girl, Blondie, she doesn't seem that likable either. She doesn't really argue. That's mean. That's rude. You shouldn't do that. Who am I supposed to like? Who am I supposed to root for? This is supposed to be a hip town, not a hip replacement town. That's the dialogue. So they're trying to find a new place. Meanwhile, we cut to Crazy Girls Unlimited. They're doing a show at this penthouse. Like I said, Ron Jeremy's there. The little guy Beetlejuice from Howard Stern is there. The killer got in. I just changed clothes, so I guess they... Which, that's what I'm thinking. Because at the end, they show how this person did it. Like, they just went in themselves. But you look at the way this person's dressed. How do you hide a robe, a mask, and a battle axe up your ass? Do you have a magic backpack like Zelda games or every game where they pull everything out of their infinite backpack? Like just out of their ass? Like how do you have all this stuff there? But you're not supposed to think about that. So little Beetlejuice gets killed, gets decapitated. Then the one guy is too stupid to not realize how high up he is, so he jumps and misses the swimming pool. He's an idiot. Then the third act is a bunch of guys and girls getting together in this one establishment, just partying, flirting, playing in the pool, flirting in the pool. This one girl who they made out to be a complete idiot because some girl mentions French people and Canada. France isn't in Canada. Like just made to be a complete moron. She gets found dead in her bed. A lot of times people get killed where they get smacked in blood spray somewhere. This redneck, just completely over the top redneck, gets his hand cut off. Now Granny says, I got my arm cut off. I'm like, no, this is your arm. This is your hand. This is for fighting. This is for fun, you know. Get it right. Your hand got cut off, not your arm cut off. This is your arm. This is your hand. But he got his hand cut off. He's like, oh, you cut my arm off. No, your hand off. But I did. You're in pain. Maybe you just can't tell the difference right now. And he gets his leg cut off. Some people get, good chunk of people get killed. There's definitely some blood splatter. But even the way it's shot in that cheap filmmaking way. I'm not sure how to describe it. But anytime I see a film shot this way, it smells cheapness. Like this digital... I don't know how to put it. I wish I knew how to word it correctly. Like, of course, it's obviously not going to be shot on film. It's going to be shot on... It just... Something about that look. The way the camera, the photography is. Just, I don't know how to explain it. But if you see it, you'll know what I mean. But it's hard to explain. If you have a better way to explain it, if you ever see a trailer or a clip of this movie, feel free to let me know. So all that's left is, spoiler, the lead girl, Blondie, the haggard-looking Paris Hilton wannabe, and the lead girl's boyfriend the nice guy. And you find out that the killer is the lead girl's religious boyfriend we saw earlier in the film. You gosh darn sinner. And then the lead girl's mom. Because they're religious and they don't want her going down the path of sin. And there's a flashback that shows that the mom went into the penthouse suite and kind of got in with her loose dress. I'm like, okay, she had a loose dress. Where did she hide the big battle axe, the battle warhammer, and where did she hide all this stuff? Up her cornhole? Up her poontang pie? Where did she hide it? So I guess it's also trying to be like Scream, where there's two killers. Where a good chunk get killed in this one location at someone's place, and there's two killers. Is that what you're trying to do, Scream? So the haggard-looking Paris Hilton, the lady gets killed. The nice boyfriend's rolling around with the other guy, and the weapon's on the ground and impales the bad guy onto it. The mom is going to kill the nice guy, but the blondie... Now, granted, it's her mom, but she is a killer. Without thinking twice, you crazy bitch. I think she says that, actually. Burns her. It comes back alive. If she comes back alive, of course, they can't stay dead. Then, like an RTO out of nowhere, Jerry the Teen Lawler, who's only been in the film like 2 or 3 times. Some footage, like he's on TV establishing him. 1 or 2 times he's talking with his deputy, and the deputy knew the haggard Paris Hilton wannabe. And here, he comes in, hits the mom, picks her up. Now, granted, she's supposed to be on fire, so the CGI fire like presses against Jerry the Teen Lawler's chest, but it's CG, so he doesn't feel it. Gives her a pile driver, and before it says, "Eat dirt, bitch." So he tits her, "Eat dirt, bitch," and pile drives her on the ground. That is the best scene in the movie. Why can't more of the movie be like that? Why couldn't that? And like Jerry Lawler's the best actor in the movie. I know he's saying a lot, or not saying a lot, however you... But then the mom is still alive, and the lead girl just puts ashes on her and then burns in bad CG fashion. I mean, you should have just left her dead with the pile driver breaks her neck, or he should have done the pile driver and then the woman's head explodes like a coconut or a watermelon. That's what it should have been. He hits her, pile driver, the head explodes. It's supposed to be a comedy horror, might as well. Should have gone with that. Should have gone with that. And then you have like the everything's fine and dandy. And then you have like 10 minutes of credits where it's one character singing a song that we saw earlier at the bar, some random footage, and then some bloopers. One blooper being the blondie girl is in love with Jerry the Teen Lawler and kisses him, and he turns and goes, "It's good to be the teen." So it's this like big blooper. And it did. Jerry Lawler, I mean, he's not Al Pacino, he's not Dustin Hoffman, he's not James Woods. But compared to these other actors, he is. So, I mean, there's a lot of breasts, a lot of titties, so that's a plus. Jerry the Teen Lawler power drives someone, that's a plus. There's splatter, most pretty much practically done. Cheap splatter, but splatter. So at times it felt like it got redundant, but like there's not really creativity involved with it. The plot doesn't really get started till like a half hour in. The characters are annoying and irritating, just dumb blonde bimbos lollygagging and gabbing and being facetious and superficial and annoying. I don't know why you would want to watch that. You could watch that in real life and be annoyed, let alone a movie that you're paying for. Jerry Lawler should have been in the film a lot more. And yeah. I mean, the title gives it away, the quality of the film. We'll see you guys later. Jerry Lawler, I mean, kudos to you to try to do something with this. But it wasn't enough, but maybe you can find that clip online and you can watch that and you get a kick out of that one bit. But other than that, not much else to say. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.